In studio with us is Jason Whiting, a resident known to many people in the border city, but also known outside of the area as of recently. Your back to school sort of message project that you did with some senior folks here in town has created quite the stir. Just before we get into that reaction, what got you started on this particular photography project?
Well, yeah, it's just, it is something. I often get a lot of my ideas from other social media sources and that sort of stuff. And this was one that I saw, again, online, and just knew that, you know, we could do something better, do something more, and do it here locally with some of our seniors.
Okay. And obviously you tied that into connecting them with the younger folk as we're going back to school.
Yep.
What was the main takeaway you wanted people to get from it, I guess?
Just you know, even though it's you know, a lot of these seniors have not been to school for, you know, several decades now, and just that to hear their message, to hear their back to school message, and how either, you know, simplistic or how meaningful it is, and that it's, you know, even in these days, their messages still ring true, loud and clear today.
Is there any particular photo you took that you liked the most, or have gotten the most reaction from people on?
There's a couple. It's hard to pick a favorite, of course, but the main one there, Lyle, his "Be Yourself." That image, just him. He's got a kind of a smirky face. He's got the suspenders, colorful shirt. I think that one rings very true. And also George. George is one of that you'll find there in the photos, and he just be kind to everyone. And I think you can tell what he's meaning by that. And just, you know, just to simply be kind to everyone is such a simple but meaningful message.
Yeah, and those are two things that obviously can relate to any demographic.
Right, exactly. Like this was not meant to target any one age group. It was kind of, when I went into this kind of thinking that, yeah, there might be the college students to the, you know, the young elementary school students. So, and I think it shows that it is, it rings true for all age groups.
And you've gotten retweets and things like that now, basically in the hundreds, if not thousands. Yeah. You've obviously done, in addition to us, you also chatted with some media outside of town, like out of the radio stations out of Calgary. You know, CBC has chimed in. What has this whole experience been like? Because I believe this is the first time you've had something sort of blow up like this.
Yeah, I've always been intrigued about viral posts and what causes them, and could I ever have one of my own? And what is it going to take to do that? And it's pretty exciting that this post, a fairly meaningful and unique post, has gone viral. And it's been a fun week watching all the comments, some amazing comments come through. And because I listed the small towns where each of these individuals kind of went to school, you'll see people commenting, hey, I went to this school, or hey, do you know so-and-so? Right. And there has been connections made in the social media world under those posts, each one of those posts as well too. So just seeing that, what has transpired outside of the social media world has been pretty interesting as well too. With, you know, we did a story about in the classroom where the kids were taking a look at the photos themselves and what that means to them, and some advice that they might give out, and that was pretty cool to see it in action live in the real world.
Yeah, and so, what have you had a favorite reaction in terms of the reactions?
You know what, I found reactions. I've witnessed or seen reactions that have been pretty emotional. You know, some people they see the face, they see the image, they see what the comment is, and it's moved them. It's moved them to tears in some ways.
Yeah, that's got to be powerful stuff for sure. Now, well, you got to wrap up here, but before that, now that you've experienced this sort of viral trend of the past week, do you have any plans to do something further on this topic, or another photo project you want to get to now that more people have been exposed to your work?
It's I'm sure there'll be something. I'm sure there'll be, you know, already there's been suggestions online of maybe creating some sort of pen pal arrangement, and I'd also like to do some more with other seniors and other in other facilities here in town, and try something similar but different.
Well, we're looking forward to see whether it's different or not. We're looking forward to seeing the next instance. Thanks for joining us, Jason.
Appreciate it. Thank you.